Hello and welcome to Stories on Tuesday. It's part 8 of playing Star Trek Resurgence. And this time, we're the captain. Yeah, in part 7, it got a little sort of crazy at the end.
Any sign of Sidron?
And here we are now.
Not that I can see.
Yeah, as witty as ever, Portal 63.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere.
All we know is
Follow
that
my lead.
Sidron's down here, and a great power's down here too. But it's a little strange because it looked like this was just an asteroid.
Short mission. Right.
I never imagined there was gravity of some sort.
Call to come down here. Still not sure I agree. I respect the chain of command.
That's fine, that's the guy who I want to be my commander.
Phasers should make quick work of the ice.
Oh, okay then, let's give that a go. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, and if you want to watch this video without any of my commentary for it, please head to our Ko-fi page. All the Story on Tuesday videos are there, and they all do not have my commentary. Whereas on YouTube, the only video that won't have my commentary will be the one that combines all the parts that I played into one video. I don't know if I suspect this is going to be the last one. This is part 9, but I feel like there's still too many loose ends. There could yet be another part after this one. Like trees.
Is this another Takan vault?
Oh, that looks like one, yeah. Meant to be something of great importance and power behind there.
I don't see a way in.
Vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Maybe Portal could open it. He's here with us.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask.
Looks almost folian inside, doesn't it?
You're welcome. Better to keep it simple.
No, thank you, mate.
Sometimes
Yeah.
the answer is staring you right in the face.
Thank you. Definitely easier this way.
Wait, they all took the helmets off. No one checked. You know, get the tricorders out. Say, strange, there's an environment here. Or, strange, there's gravity or something. Well, the one we visited before had a lot of side rooms. But it doesn't look like there's anything here. This could just be like the opening corridor. The foyer. Yeah, look at the screen space reflections. I don't know on PS5 if this had ray traced reflections. It's a little rough on PS4 throughout. It's very noticeable in the shiny environments, especially the last time we were in a mine when we came across this, or one of these. See, it does look nice.
Spread out. Let's see what we can find. And stay on high alert. We don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
Spread out so those two go together. What are you thinking, Portal?
You will need my help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan.
come across a device you cannot use, Miri?
Will do. Thank you.
Well, there's portal. They went that way. Oh no, one there. One down there. Or we can have a look this way. Almost cathedral-esque, isn't it?
I should look elsewhere.
Huh. I wonder if he's got anything extra to say.
Do you know what this place was used for?
It feels familiar, but I'm not certain. The Empire was vast. I did not claim every corner of it, and much was built after I became a portal.
Ah, okay.
However, Takon would not build such a place without something precious to protect.
Whatever that is, we have to find it before Galvin does.
So he's not all knowing. Okay. There's nothing on him to say we can interact. I think his name's Westbrook. Yeah. That looks like something. Yeah, okay. So a transporter.
This pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takon to move through space instantly a short distance. Very convenient. I will activate the system for you.
Whoa, some platforms have got 3.
Where does it go?
It's like a puzzle.
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
It's a little shame that the portals, or this portal, wasn't updated. Also, if he's Portal 6-3, it makes you wonder if there are other portals somewhere. Now they said a short distance, so you could say that could take you roughly there, as this one might lead you to this platform. I think my logic might work there. This looks like a shorter distance than that, so maybe this way. Okay, that didn't work. But you can see what I'm getting at. If they're short distances, perhaps this line of sight. And that one, not really a line of sight. That lines up. There's one over here. There's no. That's one pad there. Yeah, I feel like we're going the wrong way. I should have trusted my gut. Well, that seemed to work. I guess just paying attention to what he said. Short distances, and I did line of sight essentially, and it worked. It's there. See if there's anything immediate that sticks out.
Just soil. It's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
So from one of the Tacon planets, maybe. Particle density doesn't really explain much, does it? Can I walk through it? No. It's like, is it a hologram of some description? Also, high density. Ah. Unable to translate. Is there anything else? Oh, it's that table there. Let's look at the soil.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld. Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Tacon.
Literally.
I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this.
So their greatest treasure is their history.
You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever. Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Tacon Empire in a very long time.
So this was done after
Sure,
him.
you're familiar with the feeling. That sense of loss. I thought I was ready for it. But it cuts to the core of your being,
I understand.
even with your defenses up.
I totally understand that feeling. It's unavoidable and inescapable no matter what you do.
Yes, it's that distant but familiar
So
feeling.
this is new Tacon, if he's old
Just
Tacon.
out of reach.
Can you use this to find out more about what Galvin is after?
The information's encrypted. We can only discern that it's a warship.
Oh, that's not good.
No. It's the Aphelion. Perhaps the most powerful Taconian ship ever built.
Definitely not good.
Can't access the full file, but looking through the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
Transporter technology?
Yeah.
For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
My guess would be beam something up and change it in the transport. So when it comes down, it's Tacon. Oh, we're taking over. I thought she was with us up top there, looking at one of the, well, the station to the right of the soil. Whoa, that's a lot of something.
There are more up ahead.
From the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
They're Tacon. There's so many. This is what I meant about the transporter. You would beam a person, and when they energize, they'd
I've seen
be
these before,
Tacon.
in the other vault. And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be.
Hundreds of millions. billions. All that remains of the Deccan civilization.
It's crazy. Whatever happened at the end?
Encapsulated in crystalline form. Preserved for all
They
eternity.
took thousands of them.
Given the size of this vault, there must have been tens of thousands of these cases, representing billions and billions of Takan.
A threat on a truly massive scale. One your Federation can't easily
No, but
contend with.
what was the threat at the end of the Empire
Have to
that caused the
understand
Deccan to do
these
this?
life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Deccan civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being.
So these aren't
of any
scions.
Takan, should they fall prey to illness or injury, they were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong.
Oh, he's here.
This was always their purpose. To restore the glory that was lost.
Hellfire.
Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia. Are you proud of how much death you've caused? Each Takan life is precious, irreplaceable.
Has saved my crew.
Centuries of knowledge and culture lost with each one you murder.
I was protecting my crew. It's regrettable to take any life. But when someone threatens galactic civilization, force is the correct response.
And I suppose it worked.
For now, yeah.
Now. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
But that's just it.
There won't be, no.
There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. 1 minute you're standing there as you. The next you're standing here as one of us.
That's what I'm saying about the
About mass transformation.
transporter thing.
That's what the Aphelion was built for.
Transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bio.
It was a hell of a guess, but it was a good guess.
This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. Of course, that's the simple version. But the end result will be the same.
The Empire's finished.
Time has passed. The Takan Empire is gone.
Only to be reborn better and stronger than it ever was. The Aphelion is on its way here as we speak. Now it's only a matter of time. You can't delay.
I thought they said the warship was here.
Which is inevitable. Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guardian of the Takan Empire. But you stand here surrounded not by your fellow Takan,
Where he said the Scion weren't his Deccan.
by people who deny our fundamental right to exist. You swore an oath to protect the Empire.
Portal's the only true Deccan.
That's why you're here.
There is only one true Takan here, and that's Portal. You're a sign, a disgrace to the memory of the Takan, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to
That's kind of the response I wanted to give, actually, so that was good.
Which side are you on?
Captain Rydek, long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
The time has come.
What are you going to pick?
I hope we speak again, brother.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide once we're safely aboard the Resolute.
Take them with us.
Porta transport.
That will just help delay. If we can delay it long enough. But it will also spare our ship's life. If we have them, they may not be able to destroy us. What's she thinking?
You have to hear me out, Captain. I lost my eyes because of you. And still, I've always stood by you. But if you bring those things on board, I'll have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Ophelia, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
She can resign with that attitude if she doesn't trust our decision.
2 minutes and counting. It's headed straight toward the vault. The Aphelion is coming into view now, Captain.
You are. Go on. How big is it? It may be big. But like I say, if we bring those things on board, it might be the only thing that keeps us alive and save the crew.
Arrival at the second vault in less than a minute.
I would remind
Transport
those
them.
life forms are to come, not science, to come. They're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this moment.
Don't care. I've made my mind up. And there's no guarantee bombarding the place would destroy it.
Transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Did I hear that right?
That's an order.
Now go. Get us out of here.
The storage crystals are on board in the cargo bay.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Yeah, never will she.
I hope you realize what you've done. We don't need another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego.
Stand down.
This ship and this crew come first.
Lieutenant,
She has to hear it.
Stand down, Lieutenant Bedrosian. It's done.
Yes, Captain. And to think, I used to look up to you.
the Aphelion is targeting us, approaching rapidly.
Ensign, get us out of here.
They hit us with that bioforming ray, and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now!
Pick a direction. Thankfully, they didn't use any sort of anti-warp thing that was being used on us much earlier in the story. Well, we need help, so we better get in touch with other ships. Oh yes, forgot about these guys.
There they are!
Come on, Doc. Scan us. Make sure we're okay. Don't want any more bioforms to have slipped in.
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. I know you were against it before, but it was what she would have wanted. We Tasker can rest now. Even if I wavered in the moment. It wasn't a question of time.
See her again.
It was about
Because
freeing
it's
Tasker.
the afterlife they believe in.
Believe. I'm sure you'll see her again.
I do. And I
Yeah,
shall.
I feel that was the best response there.
No surprises here. But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
She, I guess, I'm gonna scan us. Wonder what's up with the cheeky music. Oh, I don't want to inspect that thing. We've already been there, but let's chat with everyone else.
You're really making us proud out there, Diaz. The lower decks don't get a lot of glory.
I'm just getting started.
Diaz,
Yeah?
did you see our people over there? Miranda?
Kapoor, Hauser?
We saw Miranda and Kapoor, but they're bioformed. And as far as I know, there's no way to undo it.
What about the other guy?
These are not our friends anymore.
If they attack us?
We'll have to stop them. No matter what it takes.
Yeah. I guess we have to be ready for that.
Oh, nothing radical in terms of news yet.
Tell me, did any crew from the Zelti survive?
Well, since the Lydian ships have no escape pods, I think it was just us.
I see. I thought so. I had a partner on board. After this mission, she and I were meant to. Doesn't matter. All that matters now is making the Takan pay for what they've done.
We'll stop them. I promise.
Ooh, don't make promises. Sure.
She was a good little escape pod. But I want another ride like that anytime soon.
That's fine. Let's keep going then. Imagine we're gonna head straight to engineering, maybe.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Choba. Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
Let's get it over with.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna hear about it from him. Let's just go get it over with.
After all we've survived, you're still a pessimist, huh?
I don't know. I think I'll try to be a little optimistic with my choices with him.
I can't believe it. You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it.
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
I wouldn't know.
The Academy? I wouldn't know about that.
After this, you'll probably get a personal invitation to
Yeah,
show
we're
them how
not
it's done.
from the academy like he is.
I heard about Belle. Is Miranda?
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer, but none of us have been up against any.
I just had a thought.
No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
Too bad about Solano, because he was in charge when we were.
But he was a good man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened to him.
Yeah. We all are. But we'll rally around Captain
Yeah,
Rydek.
the enemy ship. If it's got good transporters, then maybe it can be used to take the bioform out or something.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Ooh.
Is that so?
It was by no means
High
a
praise.
certainty that you would return to duty here.
It is agreeable to see you as well, sir.
I concur.
You should know your absence has left engineering terribly short-handed. During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule on both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
I'll
I am
take the
stating
compliments.
facts, not looking for excuses.
I gotta admit, it's a little flattering that this place went to hell so fast without me. So, I'll take that as a compliment.
I believe factors other than your absence were also to blame.
It's very difficult to get agreeing with this guy.
One of the many pressing repair tasks. But given your experience on board the Zelda, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action.
For a ship at warp, you'd imagine those
Maintenance shift afterwards.
engines would be going a lot quicker, like you see on Next Generation. Tap, 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 tap,
I
tap.
tended to an Elydian earlier. Major Sarlet Arminta.
Ah, yes. I met him at the negotiations.
I never would have imagined I'd be here, on the same ship, working together with our oppressors. But now that I am, I can imagine a future where the Hotari and Elydians are no longer enemies. I always hoped for peace, but it seems so far away.
I think I'd say I would help you
There's
there.
still a lot of bad blood.
Well, if there's any way I can help, let me know.
I'll take you up on that. It's good to have the support of the Starfleet, Captain, I'm sure.
Still got the 3 pips though.
It's coming along nicely. Thank you, Tyler. I'll take it from here.
It's gonna be difficult for those people, depending how many are left.
We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
Ambassador Spock can wait. You have some fences to mend. Personally, I'm against the needless destruction of innocent life forms, so I'm glad you transported the Draconian crystals onto the ship. But Lieutenant Bedrosian obviously feels...
Yeah, she does.
And right now, you need the full support of your bridge crew. Being an effective leader requires trust, but an issue as divisive as this can create discord.
Well, we do want different
I
opinions.
still need and value contrary opinions. I don't want everyone agreeing with me when they feel otherwise.
Well, you'll know when Lieutenant Bedrosian doesn't agree with something. She's not shy about making her opinion known.
But she just needs to learn how to deal with it a little bit better.
You need to name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming. You'll have to work to regain Lieutenant Bedrosian's trust. But if she's removed from consideration, it comes down to Westbrook or Ermont. Obviously, there are pros and cons with each, but ultimately, the decision is yours. Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer.
Well,
Ermont has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than
I'm leaning towards Westbrook.
At the moment, I'm leaning towards selecting Commander Westbrook as the new first officer.
That would be an excellent choice, considering your history.
Especially with him.
The crew would respect the fact you chose someone likely to challenge your opinions and present a different point of view.
And like I said, he had been a pain pretty much since we arrived on the ship.
Thank you, Dr. Duvall.
But
always nice
in a way that the other Lieutenant Bedrosian doesn't respectfully do it.
Captain.
I'll meet you inside.
I'm here to officially tender my resignation from the crew of the USS Resolute. I cannot in good conscience continue to serve aboard this ship, not while the interests of the enemy take precedent over the safety of the crew.
We need your help.
Lieutenant, we both know how much we need your help and expertise for the coming conflict. I have no one to replace you.
I understand, Captain, and I apologize, but my heart is not in it any longer, and to stay would be a disservice to us both.
My door is always open if you change your mind.
I appreciate that.
Alright, she's gone.
We'll have Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Armand.
I'll notify Lieutenant Bedrosian we're about to begin.
She's quit.
That won't be necessary.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsalar have first-hand experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections?
Yeah, I want them here.
Talk about moving up in the world.
Excellent idea, Mr. Chovak. They deserve to be here.
We don't get a green for Trovok on that?
What Diaz and Edsalar accomplished aboard the Zeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these Scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit. None of us would have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this point.
I'll say the same about Edsalar, you know.
Well, I could say the same thing about
Yeah,
Edsalar
sort of teammates.
She deserves as much of the credit as I do.
It's like a mutual admiration society.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Put him through.
Captain Ryder.
Still Andoria, is he?
Change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead. The Takan and their warship. The closest
Her face.
populations are the Atari and Elysian systems. They are likely the first targets for mass bioforming. After that lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense.
Just us and our science vessel.
With our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage.
We'll take the help, yeah.
You know that as well as I do.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it. Remember, our strength is drawn from our ability to work together towards a common goal.
Have we made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible.
But
So,
the weapon is a transporter, essentially.
is there a weakness we can exploit? Something we can do to avoid getting bioformed?
Don't get caught, really.
As simple as it sounds, the best thing to do is to not get caught. Whether it's one-on-one or the whole ship.
We avoided the Takan as much as we could.
But we saw the bioform, and there's not much you can do.
I found something that might help.
Oh?
It's too soon to say for sure, but we've had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming.
That's delay, though, isn't it?
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back who've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Duridium on hand. In fact, a lot of ships wouldn't have any.
But then what? That's the thing.
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the Takan from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution.
Yeah.
Also, it requires a much larger dose to be.
And I'm guessing it's not going to be easy
We
to.
don't have enough Duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
Yeah.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that you buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
Yeah. But it's such a specific thing, doesn't it?
What is the mission?
Assuming the Aphelion uses shields of some kind, I don't expect it will be easy to bypass their defenses.
We may not be able to block the Aphelions' attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Ryback from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
So we could destroy it from the inside.
I'm not exactly sure how, but
Well,
That's the
we'll have
idea.
portals help, I suppose.
I think Portal could still help us. If he can't get a first-hand look at the Aphelion, he might be able to identify a weakness.
After sparing the remnants of his civilization, I should hope he'd help us.
He will.
We'll need to prepare a boarding party, if it comes to that.
I don't say I
Petty
like this
Officers
that
Exilar
much.
and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion. They have already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do so again, it is them.
That's what I mean is the best plan,
This isn't
but
like the engineering mission that took
yeah.
us to Zelda. Do you really have some special insights that a tactical team wouldn't?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
I mean,
We found that only a Takan
Yeah.
can operate their technology to its fullest. So, unless we want to try to do this with one hand tied behind our backs, we're definitely going to need an assist from this portal guy.
I like that even less.
Like it or not,
that's the truth.
that's the truth.
Yes. Portal should be part of the away team. There's no question in my mind.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Those crystals seem
Anything else, Ambassador?
pretty defense, unless we can't do anything about them.
Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Thank you.
What's next? Yeah, I think let's get to work seems like the best response there.
We have plenty to do and no time for speeches. Let's get to work. Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Exilar. You're dismissed.
I wonder if they're going to get promoted up to ensign by the end of this.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Reinach for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Reinach. Voice authorization.
Voice authorization Duval. Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
Just do it. We don't need a bum press. Bravo. 3 Yankee. Please make that right.
Voice authorization.
And hopefully we don't have to remember that later.
Bravo. 3 Yankee.
Codes transferred. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Please designate a new first officer.
Yeah, sorry I'm not, but I'm gonna go with this guy.
It is an honor and a pleasure to name Commander Westbrook as my new first officer.
Thank you, Captain. You made the right choice.
I bet he doesn't think so.
It's long overdue.
I know we've had our differences, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Computer, Commander Westbrook is the new first officer of the USS Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Authorization is
Oh
now.
my goodness, didn't ask for us. I've already forgotten what I had,
Now, if you'll excuse me,
what I had
there's
chosen
work to be
before.
done.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Captain, could I have a word with you?
Give me a minute.
Look, I respect your decision, Captain. Commander Westbrook has seniority, and I can understand why you might have felt pressure to promote him. But what I can't understand is why you would choose someone so clearly unsuited for the position. It's the very reason why Captain Solano chose you over him. Because he knew Westbrook as first officer would be
I trust his experience.
I know you're disappointed, but I trust his experience. And I need to rely on him now more than ever.
But That's just it. We can't afford to make any mistakes. That's my concern with Commander Westbrook. Maybe I've had it wrong this whole time. But I thought we've had an excellent working relationship almost from the moment you first arrived. Yes, I was insulted when you didn't trust me with the information about Captain Solano being compromised, but I've always supported you. Which is certainly more than you can say about Westbrook. He was always against you, especially with regard to Captain Solano.
I still value your opinion.
Counts for nothing.
Listen, I value your opinion more than just about anyone's. I rely on it. And if we're going to beat Galvin, I'll need your help now more than ever. So please, don't be discouraged.
I'll be fine. Just give me some time.
Yeah, the crew. Sometimes it feels like we are being pushed into these situations and it doesn't kind of feel that natural, shall I say.
I don't understand. Giving everything she's got, it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize the central communications trunk, it should compensate.
If I may, Captain. Communications are critical to ship operations. I should go take care of this.
Go.
Looks like they might be using the weapon against us that happened earlier.
I was hoping we could buy enough time until Starfleet could send more ships. It looks like we might have to face off against the Aphelion sooner than we might want. If it's just us.
Well, I'm open to suggestions.
I'll consider any suggestions from my first officer.
Oh, I think we're about a bit thrown out of warp here.
We're being pulled out of warp!
Oh, that's not a cool effect, is it?
Aphelion is closing on us, and fast.
That is so big compared to us.
We're being hailed by the Aphelion. Galvin demands to be heard. On screen.
You thought you could run, that I would let you escape so easily after taking what's mine? How pathetic and predictable. At least you can take solace knowing you'll be a far braver Takan than you were as a cowboy.
You underestimate me.
You underestimate the lengths I'm willing to go to ensure you.
Sadly, this is as far as you'll get. We both know I hold your fate in the palm of my hand. That I could crush you in an instant.
We could have killed him if we wanted. I mean, we could use that.
And as much as I'd like to, you have another purpose to serve. As one of us.
He's determined, isn't he?
Red alert! Pandar, get us out of here!
What can we do? What can we do?
By the prophets.
Evasive maneuvers!
Yeah. Can we perhaps get to the sun? But it's going to be so far away. Maybe we can outmaneuver it. Phew, he did a very good job, but at least some of the people got hit.
They've hit the engineering section. No systems or structural damage, though.
But watch out.
They were targeting the crew, not the ship.
Captain, we have to respond. Hit him in the mouth.
Photons, I guess.
Fire photon torpedoes. Target the source of the beam.
I guess I would have a bigger boom. Oh, that did nothing.
The Aphelion remains undamaged by the photon torpedoes, Captain. And its shields are fully intact. It's too powerful to take head on.
Damage report from the lower decks.
I still can't raise them, Captain.
Could be that the system's down. Or that was the Takan bioforming ray. And there's no one left down there to respond. Takan may already be on this ship. No way of
Seal
knowing
the
how
bridge.
bad it is yet.
Seal the bridge. No one gets access without my permission.
I think that's for the best.
Yeah. And then give me the option to help Starfleet.
Here are your new triporders. Now go. Get to the transporter room.
Has he been hit? Yeah, live long and prosper, mate. Return salute. It's a huge sign of respect. Can't wait for his eyes to change colour though. Run. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on.
We don't know who's on what side, Carter. Come on!
Says it's done then. Jimmy just glanced the computer for an emergency transport. This run is a little bit of annoying because every time we change direction or come to a scene change, running stops.
Transporter room 1.
But that was a smart move.
You're coming with us?
A security officer told me your funeral, which I gladly accepted.
That's funny. I like that.
These are concentrated iridium doses. You need to take the dose as soon as you're exposed for it to be effective. Now, take it right before you can get into Khan to wake while you do it.
It's a big dose by the looks of it.
I'm having trouble locking onto the transporter path through the interference.
I've done this before. I have to align the transporter with the tetrametric signature.
Oh, I didn't like this last time we had to do this.
We need to tunnel through the shields.
Oop, missed it.
There's a problem. We don't have enough power to make the jump. I might be able to divert power from...
Stand aside. The signal is now dissolved.
No, thanks, Portal.
I couldn't let you fumble about any longer.
Thank you.
Time is running short.
Thanks for that.
No need. We must be on our way. I am Portal 63, Guardian of the Con Empire.
Nice to meet you, Portal.
Right behind you.
Do us proud over there. Ready to transport.
Energize. Get us out quickly.
Energize.
That was a freaky transport. Whoa, look at that. That is impressive.
This is crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
After this, let's do something really boring.
We could replace the paneling in the Jeffries tube.
Hell, I'd even degauss the plasma manifold.
If we see Miranda in here, I'm not gonna hesitate. She's taken too many lives. You can't undo that.
Maybe just stun, maybe? Everyone's very definitive about everything.
This is pretty wild, Diaz. You better know what you're doing. We're all counting on you.
Yeah, no pressure. We're only petty officer. Remember, we haven't got Starfleet training exactly.
The glory of it. This ship is a marvel. Even to me, it's almost a shame we have to scuttle it. The galaxy has never seen a ship like this.
There's no turning back though.
And it won't see one ever again.
No turning back now, Paul.
We are where we need to be. Now, we just have to do the job.
You are speaking my language.
Resolute, come in! We're losing cohesion.
I'm gonna try to use my tricorder as a pattern enhancer.
Nope.
The signal's gone. Are they there? Did you get them?
They didn't make it.
No, no.
Oh my god.
Okay,
We have to get to the Cortabian.
I thought that he was going to talk to Resolute and say that they didn't get here.
Next meal.
I am saturated in Draconian power readings. I can't feel the source just yet.
Well, I guess north. So, anything else?
This way.
Are we really the ranking officer? Yeah, we might be. Well, the other guy could be outranking us, but
I can't reach anyone. At least not on the lower decks. It's like they're all gone.
and we're going to leave it there. Actually, I don't want this one to be like an hour and a half long, and maybe the next video is only 10 minutes. Let's space this out a little bit better. We can have a quick look. Solano doesn't like us, doesn't like us, likes us, likes us, likes us, doesn't like us, likes us. Maybe. Yes. No. Okay. Yes. Oh, tolerates. You can see the portraits, their expressions change with how things are going. For Carter. Okay. No. Difficult. Maybe. Yeah, I think yes. Maybe yes. And yes. And maybe. But it feels like we're in the conclusion. The excitement, the pace, the energy is all there. And whilst the plan to get on board seemed a little tenuous, especially how long after the first shot happened, and then we got on board, there was no, like, the shooting captain, let's initiate the plan now. It felt a little bit out of sync. But still fun, still good. So yeah, come back next week for the next part, and maybe the final part. It does feel like we're getting there. Or maybe I'll see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, or even live streams we do on YouTube. And of course on Ko-fi you can watch this without any commentary. And we've got all the other parts as well without any commentary too. Or maybe you just want to donate. That's fine as well. But wherever, whenever I see you again, please take care.